In cause number 2020-0D02631, I do find you guilty of capital murder, and I sentence you to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for a term of life without the possibility of parole.
Well, after nearly 6 years, a federal conviction in a state case riddled with controversy, Walmart shooter Patrick Crusius, who killed 23 people and injured 22 others on August 3, 2019, has been officially found guilty for his racially fueled massacre. Hello, Borderland. I'm Ian Roth. Thank you for choosing KTSM 9 News at noon. The gunman accepted a plea deal, being sentenced to life in prison without parole. Our KTSM 9 News reporter Tirza Ortiz joining us now live at the El Paso County Courthouse, where it has been a busy morning so far. Tirza.
Ian, today has marked the beginning of the end of what has been the state of Texas's case against Walmart shooter Patrick Crusius, the killer, in court today in front of victims and family members.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in these proceedings shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
The plea deal was in lieu of the state pursuing the death penalty. In return, Crusius pled guilty to a charge of capital murder against multiple people. He is also serving 22 life counts for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Both the prosecution and defense acknowledging the only way the gunman will be leaving prison would be in a coffin.
Patrick will spend the rest of his natural life in prison. He will never again walk free. Patrick will leave prison only in a coffin on God's time.
District Attorney James Montoya also spoke during and after the sentencing, calling the actions of previous DA Ivan Rosales revolting. The gunman will begin his concurrent sentences at the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, but there are a number of legal mechanisms that could result in his transfer to another holding. Now, starting at 1, victims will begin giving their impact statements. KTSM will be inside the courtroom for that. However, due to the privacy of those speaking, we will only be sharing audio. For now, live at the El Paso County Courthouse, Tirza Ortiz, KTSM 9 News, back to you.
Our special thanks to Tirza for that report. Something of note here, Patrick Crusius is considered the most lethal mass shooter to face justice in a U.S. courtroom. It has been a long road in the search for justice to get to this point. On August 3, 2019, Patrick Crusius drove more than 600 miles from Allen to El Paso and opened fire at the Cielo Vista Walmart. Crusius was convicted of federal charges in 2023 and was sentenced to 90 consecutive life terms without the possibility of parole. But on the state level, under 4 different DA administrations, things stalled. Jaime Esparza, Ivan Rosales, and Bill Hicks all promised to seek the death penalty, but when current DA James Montoya took office this year, he chose a different route, telling victims' families he would no longer pursue capital punishment despite campaigning on it. That decision expected to bring a swifter end to the state case. Former DA Ivan Rosales faced allegations of incompetence and misconduct, including claims that her office failed to move cases forward. One of her associates was also accused of targeting a victim's family for not publicly supporting her. Rosales resigned in December of 2022, and Governor Abbott appointed Bill Hicks to take over the office. But even under Hicks, the case faced new legal challenges. Crusius' defense team accused both Rosales and Hicks of misconduct. In late 2024, 2 separate judges ruled that the DA's office had altered court records and withheld evidence in other cases. We will, of course, continue to follow much more from the courtroom coming up in our next half hour and our later newscast, and you can always find much more on our website at ktsm.com.